A shortage of dumb people doing really stupid things. Welcome to another edition of Idiotology with Lynch and Taco. 101.1 WJRR. Bunch of frickin' idiots.
All right. This hour is brought to you by Petty's Meats, State Road 434 in Longwood, just west of I-4. Longtime partners with us here on the Lynch and Taco Show, and longtime operation there in Longwood. Over 40 years. They are fantastic.
You walk right in that door, pour yourself an ice cold draft beer. It's free. Don't take advantage of having a bunch, you know what I'm saying? Pour yourself a beer and then cruise around the store and see all the good stuff, man. From appetizers to delicious meats, sandwiches, all the way to desserts.
I might have had two of those complimentary beers while I was in there on Saturday.
Really?
Might have, yeah.
The other day when I was in there, yeah, I did too. What the heck did I get? Oh, the meatloaf.
One of the oldest races at the Jersey Shore had to be canceled this past weekend because of that bad weather that whipped up into a nor'easter. Mm-hmm. You know, we were dealing with that. Then it shot up the coast and, you know, did its thing over the weekend. The LBI, the Long Beach Island 18-mile run, which has been held every year since 1974, was canceled. However, there will be no refunds for entry fees, but the organizers are offering a $50 discount for the 2026 race, and everybody who signed up this year is getting a finishing medal.
That is weak. You know how much it costs to enter, like, road races?
I don't, because I don't race anything.
I get
other
that.
than from the couch to the refrigerator.
Well, it's a little bit of a price tag. It's not super expensive, but still, they want you to commit to the run. And I've been to LBI. That's where Uncle Eddie has his house.
Everybody gets a medal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course.
It's
$50 off next year.
Yeah, sure.
Why $50, seeing as I paid the whole thing this year?
Something ain't right here.
Oh, you get your shirt, too. That's what part of the money was.
Correct. Yeah.
This is a load.
You get the finishing medal and the souvenir shirt.
That's exactly what they're saying, Pat. Think about it. The cost of the shirt and the medals, they already spent a lot of the money, so all they can afford is $50 each.
Just use them next year.
Just throw a kegger. Okay, you might not have a bunch of 18K runners wanting to go to a kegger.
Everybody gets a trophy.
Yep.
I want to be non-inclusive.
Hey, when I said about running and back to the, throw them a kegger, and I kind of, wow, runners may not like that. Remember when I had the my pool guy who was a hasher, and he said, "Hey, Bob, can we come by your house and make your house one of the stops for this run?" They run around place to place and drink. My wife looks at me and she goes, "Bob, it's 8:30 in the morning and there's people in our pool screaming. They're singing all these Irish, tunes or whatever. All of a sudden, about 9, she goes, I think somebody's having sex in our pool right now."
A bunch of soccer hooligans.
Uh-huh. I don't know if I should have. Anybody ever asked you to let some hashers use your pool or your house as a stop? Negatory.
I don't even know if it sounds legal.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Florida man, Florida man, Florida man. Got to be a Florida man. He's got to be a Florida man.
All right, to Broward County we go. Coral Springs man facing domestic violence charges after allegedly hitting his father during an argument that began when dad asked a prostitute that son had brought home to leave. According to the Coral Springs Police Department, officers responded to a family home where the victim told police that his son, Joné Ribeiro, who is 32 years old and still living at home, had spent the day drinking alcohol with a woman he described as a prostitute. When Dad asked the woman to leave, well, she complied, but this pissed off the son. After becoming enraged, shouting verbal threats and telling his father he was going to, quote, beat his ass, unquote. Standing within 2 feet of his father, Ribeiro continued yelling and refused to calm down or leave.
I mean, he did pay for the hooker already, and that dad kicked her out. I almost defended him when you said 32 living at home. I'm like, I get it, man. Times are tough on a lot of people. Then you went straight to drinking with a prostitute all day.
You have to draw the line somewhere when it comes to just common respect and courtesy for your parents. And I don't care how old you are.
I can't pay my own rent somewhere, so I'm living here. But I can pay for that booze and the hooker all day.
Right. Oh my God. So who's this?
This is Polly. She wants more.
I'm Polly.
She wants more than a cracker.
God.
Dad should not be C-blocking him. I mean, it is at his house after all.
House. It's a prostitute.
Yeah.
I mean,
she might have sticky fingers. I know she probably does. But, I could see her grabbing the nice piece of jewelry off a table.
Sure. And finally, there's this 44-year-old woman from Greece is in big legal trouble after she intentionally set not one but two wildfires in an attempt. She has a thing for firefighters.
Okay, that's a big thing.
She wanted to get the
uniforms,
firefighters out so she could flirt with them. So how do you get firefighters out? Start a couple of fires.
Come on, lady.
It was noticed that she was in the crowd of onlookers.
We've all seen it.
At both scenes of these fires.
We've all seen it on all the NCIS whatever show. And
yep.
Scan the crowd. Okay, there he is.
You know that there's that, and it's always the husband.
Yes. Scan the crowd. Yeah, it's that one right over there missing her eyelashes. Think she was in the last place. What you do if you want to flirt with firemen, don't go and set fires. Just dress up in a bikini and go volunteer to wash the fire truck. I might take her.
Sure.
Wait, don't do that. All of our listeners that are in that industry pissed.
Trying to remember all the times I've driven by local firehouses where there she is. Outside the tanker truck.
Dad, don't boot my hooker out.
Jesus.
Follow the